The world knows now. Behind that sweet and naive smile, there might be a predator. Oh God, more and more people have come out. The allegations have been put forth, and texts, old messages, and tweets have been exposed. From grooming teenagers to buying cartoon art from Shadman. What is the story of Kris Tyson? Why does everyone hate him so much? Is Mr. Beast also a culprit? Before we dive deep into the story, hit that subscribe button already. You see, Kris Tyson was the funny, cheeky, extrovert guy all of us saw in the Mr. Beast videos. He made the content a lot more hilarious, but then somehow Kris went through a transition and changed his gender from a biological man to a female. Jeez.
I got famous and my bubble went from this small little town to hundreds of millions of people.
You've had a lot of people speculating on your gender.
Yes.
You know, just you growing out your hair. Yeah. I mean, today you showed up fully presenting as a woman.
I did, because I am a woman.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she, her.
You've never said that before, right?
I've never said that publicly, no. But I've been fully confident in that decision for over a year now.
She or her was her decision, and we respect that. But guess what? All of it came at a very, very hefty cost. Yeah, Kris had a beautiful family, but when he transitioned, her new life had no space for her wife and child. Hence, she abandoned them. Oh God. Here's what Twitch streamer Nick Merck said regarding the matter. He was pissed.
And I seen the couple tweets about the doc. I'm as taken back as a lot of you guys are, okay? But the fact remains that these are some crazy accusations. Crazy. Big time accusations. And until we know more, until we know them as fact, until they've been proven with evidence, what are we talking about? What's anybody talking about? As far as the leave the little kids alone stuff, this doesn't make it any further from the truth. Leave little children out of your shit.
Following this, he tweeted,
"You should be ashamed of yourself, leaving behind your wife and child to play pretend. One day you'll wake up and realize what you've done."
Well, who else but Kris's bestie, Mr. Beast, stepped in to defend her, and he said,
"Ava is literally always with her kid and doesn't even go on shoots to spend more time with him. Tuckman is always smiling. Not sure why this rumor is a thing."
The fans were not persuaded by Mr. Beast's attempt to defend Kris, and I will explain why. We have all noticed recently how Mr. Beast's popularity has skyrocketed. He now has over 305 million subscribers, while Kris has just 22K. Jeez. Furthermore, he has been appearing in fewer and fewer of Mr. Beast's videos lately. Just picture yourself as the world's most popular YouTuber's friend and the total number of subscribers to your YouTube channel. 22K. Now that's bizarre, isn't it? Honestly, there was a time when Kris seemed certain to take the YouTube world by storm. Her popularity, humor, and level of attention were all high points. But then there was the unprecedented downfall. Well, I might be wrong, but it all started the day Kris divorced her wife. There was a massive backlash from the Mr. Beast fan community. These guys were utterly ruthless.
"Family, wasn't you divorce your wife and abandon your child so you could dress up as a woman? Sign the divorce papers, hopefully your wife and your son can find a real father."
To exacerbate the situation, there have been rumors that Kris, after divorcing his wife, would acquire an even larger share of Mr. Beast's company. That is why he did it.
And big news bomb. Apparently, I was being told from a very reliable source, his percentage of ownership was about to drastically increase after his divorce with Katie went through.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So he was about to hustle the mother of his child, or she was about to hustle.
That's what I said earlier.
Yep.
Oh my
that's
God.
a very credible source that I got that from. So yeah.
After all was said and done, Kris managed to find herself embroiled in yet another controversy. And as it turned out, dude was found to be commissioning explicit content from the notorious artist Shadman, and this dirty art was seen on his living room wall. Remember guys, Shadman is the same person who sexually drew Keemstar's 8-year-old daughter's pictures. Now that's disgusting. Keemstar also tweeted, quoting, "But if you felt that you had seen it all just as recently, Kris was exposed in the worst possible way ever." Kris was exposed for exchanging inappropriate messages with a fan when she was 20 and the fan was 13. This was the worst accusation of them all. For a celebrity, things really cannot get worse. And in fact, if you become the target of one of these accusations, your career is done. Remember Kevin Spacey? Well, I need to say nothing more.
Kris Tyson was talking to this guy since he was 13. Kris Tyson was in college. And of course, the moment he was able to drive.
Damn. But to everyone's surprise, the purported victim Lava Jess denied any wrongdoing on Tyson's behalf when the tapes were posted, claiming they only shared a few edgy jokes. Come on, bro. Few edgy jokes with a minor. As simple as it sounds, it is not normal by any means. Kris should be behind bars. Period. Now, given the past history, Lava has been a Mr. Beast and Kris superfan, so I doubt that even if he were abused, he would come out, cause that would mean risking his relationship with the duo. But no matter what he says, the truth is as clear as day. And here's more. Kris has talked to minors very often, and as time passes, more and more people are coming forward, which is not good for Kris. And well, it ain't no good for Mr. Beast either. It didn't stop there. He even went to the extent of sharing some of his explicit photos, which he called nudes. Jeez.
If he was talking to Kris Tyson, who is interested in both men and women, since he was 13 years old, and Kris Tyson was in college, why did he take a camper van out to see him and take it out in the middle of the woods in this secluded area?
It is unclear if any actual pictures were traded, but given the type of person Kris is, I don't have anything but doubts and intrusive thoughts. Anyhow, folks, all the evidence aside, this video by an ex-Mr. Beast employee has shocked the entire world, because what he is saying suggests that this is more than just Kris's problem, possibly involving even Mr. Beast. Sincerely, I would have supported Mr. Beast for president in a few years given all the good he has done for the world, but if this turns out to be true, this will be the biggest downfall in the history of YouTube.
Kris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says Mr. Beast knew, yeah, Mr. Beast knew. I heard many times that Kris Tyson is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much.
Tyson has not posted anything on social media except the thread on Twitter since these accusations surfaced. She has also made her postings on X private and restricted comments on her Instagram account. She states that,
I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health.
Well, even here, she sounds extremely unapologetic. She hasn't confessed nor accepted her mistake, but what she's done here is indirectly play the victim, announce her separation from Mr. Beast's channel, and tell the world that she needs a break for the sake of her physical and mental health. All the harm and hurt she's caused to the young fans, the turn she's broken, the parents she's disappointed, they don't even matter. Are you serious? This time around, her close friend and partner, Mr. Beast, has remained silent on the matter. Many people have been speculating as to whether or not the YouTube celebrity will address the claims, but the fury and rage of the fans have been constant. And well, she's already done the harm. Crying over spilled beans is of no good. And fellas, lastly, whenever there's a similar issue, there's one guy who bashes everyone with zero fear, Andrew Tate. Along with criticizing Ava, he also made fun of Mr. Beast, raising doubts about the channel's moniker and implying a link to the Beast from the Devil.
Why would the largest YouTube channel with an affinity towards children in the world be named after the Beast from the Devil? Why would that happen? Is that a coincidence? Considering the fact that you don't get to become the largest YouTube channel in the world without permission from the Matrix, because they throttle the accounts they don't like, and they take subscribers off, and they prevent the accounts that tell the truth from getting views. If you're getting that many views and that many subscribers, it's because they're pushing you to the front with the algorithm. They want the kids to see you. And by coincidence, this account they want the kids to see is named after the Beast. And these are the same people who openly admit they're coming for your children. They chant it in the streets at LG.
Does the Matrix have power over Mr. Beast? Why would something like that occur? Is there a coincidence? Andrew Tate launched into his well-known conspiracy theory, claiming that Mr. Beast needed their approval for the Matrix to rule the world. With that in mind, he stated, "Because you don't get to become the largest YouTube channel in the world without permission from the Matrix." Tate persisted in criticizing Mr. Beast's endorsement of Ava Kris Tyson despite the issue. He implied that Mr. Beast was either uninformed about his friend's behavior or involved in it. You can't be like this, Mr. Beast kid. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for more fun content. Until next time, peace.